Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of I forgot what we called this place, the Loaf of Milk Podcast. There we go. My name's Kyle.
I'm Will. God, you're.
I know, I'm out of touch.
I'm John.
It's your boy, Little Jit, aka Revenger, aka that guy. I'm him. You know what I'm talking about, man.
And you can clearly tell that we're not at all ready for this.
Oh, I just got out of like a 3-hour long class, so
Oh, that's horrible.
I couldn't even tell you the last time the five of us recorded.
no.
It was the third episode, I believe.
Was it the Minecraft movie episode?
Oh yeah, so that's not that
yeah.
far off.
Yeah, it's only 3
I'm
months.
Brian.
All right.
Oh, well,
I'm
there
glad
you
he
go.
came in at the
Chris
worst
Bryant.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a month since there's been an episode at all. So it was
Yeah,
about
'cause we
time.
hate you all.
We hate our
Yeah.
fans, and that's
We
why
hate
we're
our
the best podcast.
So far, in that time, we released a short of Brendan getting White Boy of the Week at Olive Garden.
That's true. I was there.
It performed pretty well. It got like 100 views in less than 24 hours.
The people love White Boy of the Week.
People love Brendan.
People love
Brendan.
white boys.
People love Olive Garden.
YouTube
That
has
is
been,
true.
they've been kind to
People
us.
do love Olive Garden.
YouTube
Olive
has
Garden's been kind to us.
Amen.
Have you seen the soup I've eaten? It's a lot of soup.
Com's trying to flirt with our waiter.
I was trying to flirt with the waiter. He was cute.
He wasn't trying. He was.
He was. He was cute.
No, you were actively flirting with the waiter.
I don't know about actively.
I was gonna turn into Quavo.
Quavo?
Those who know. Those who know.
Is he Brian? Is he good from state to state?
I don't think so.
But
Those who
what's gonna
know.
happen if he goes? What happens if he goes to the state?
I am at no liberty to discuss what might happen right now.
I have no idea what's happening.
All right. Well, anyways,
I also have no idea what's happening.
Damn. We love this podcast. We're so back.
JT, when's the last time you recorded with us?
The Minecraft episode.
Yeah.
That was when you joined late too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was hopping and skipping through the fucking his dorms with no shirt or shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. JT, what's happened since then?
Old people
Oh no.
and little kids.
I don't like the sound of that. We'll expand on that later.
Excuse me?
You know what? I think we should expand on that now. JT, go ahead.
You think so?
Oh
The
no.
floor is yours.
that's a perfect segue.
So for those who don't know, I work at a country club, and we have a lot of old people, and they bring little kids with them. So I was given a lesson to this. I would say she's maybe 50, 60, something like that. And I'm teaching her. I'm giving her lessons, right? I'm teaching her how to play, whatever. And like, she's like low key flirting with me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she's like, it's like, borderline. Like, he's like, oh, you're so cute, and I can't believe I'm getting lessons from such a cute young man. And I'm like,
Oh, so you got Grizz. That's Grandma Riz.
yeah,
You got Grandma Riz.
yeah. And right, so like, right, I take her club, I put it on my thigh here, right? And I was just like
Okay,
showing her
okay.
like where, like how to like, what was it? It was like how to like grip the club, right? And right, she takes she tries to take the club out of my hand, but she grabs my crotch. And she's like, oh,
Oh no.
and she was like, oh, wrong wood there. And I was like, oh, yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I think this is a
No.
fabrication, but that's why we
Yeah,
love
a
JT.
little
We
wrong
don't
wood,
we
you
don't know.
No, I would 100% believe that. I would believe this happening to JT 100%.
She also got divorced 4 times, so I mean,
Oh my lord.
Oh, so you're basically in already.
So,
yeah.
You're in already.
So I was like, yeah,
Wild.
So anyway, I gave her the club and everything. She gave me an extra like $200 for giving her for being really
200?
nice to her and stuff. Yeah.
The fuck.
And then we had summer camp. What was it? 2 weeks ago. And we have kids from what is it? So what is it? 4 to 14.
Can I interrupt for 1 second, JT?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell our viewers, viewer discretion is advised because this is where JT starts treading some dangerous waters.
No,
Continue.
this isn't really bad at all. I mean,
Do you remember the first episode, JT?
yeah, no, it's nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Yeah,
You say that now.
You say that now, and then we're gonna have to cut like 5 minutes out of this.
No, you're not gonna have to cut anything. I promise. This is nothing bad.
Okay. You hear that?
so-
Even if he says fucked up shit, we can't cut it officially.
So on the last day, we all the staff members, we all go in the pool with the kids, and like we were playing we were just like playing like games like I don't know, like we were fucking tossing a ball around. We'd make teams and shit. And one of the we were playing, right, and this kid just like starts like fucking like trying to like flip me over and stuff. So he's like going under the water, like grabbing like my legs and stuff, and he grabs my like balls, right? And he like won't let go of my.
Don't say right while you're telling this story. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna respond to right.
Yeah. So like he won't let go of my balls, right? And I'm like, dude, get off of my balls. And he's underwater, so he can't hear what I'm saying. So I'm like, fucking, the kid had a good grip on my balls. I'm not gonna lie, good grip on my balls. So like, I rip his hand off. I grab him by his shorts. I grab him by his balls and flip him over.
So
no reverse card.
Let me.
Bro said this is how it's done.
So hold on, you were playing with a bunch of kids.
Yes.
In this public pool.
Yes.
And this kid, by what you say, he had a very firm and good grip on your balls, and you're screaming, "Get off of my balls!" In this very public pool. So you're so this
right, that's a little too old for him to like.
So
right.
Okay.
I'm still this
might be worse than the
11-year-old
first
kid.
episode.
So with this 11-year-old kid, you decide that the best course of action is to then grab his balls and proceed to flip him.
Well, if I'm being honest, I didn't mean to go for his balls. I meant to go for his legs, but I couldn't grab his legs, so I fucking just grabbed his fucking balls, and I was like, "Yeah, he liked that," and I just flipped him over.
You did not say that.
No, I
we're
didn't
gonna
say
have
that.
to bleep this.
Okay. Well, we're talking about balls. We're talking about balls. We're talking about wood. We're talking about wood. Talking about balls. I have a great story involving a nice piece of wood, and that wood was crafted into a beautiful guitar. Segue into our next section because I do not want to hear about JT talking about young men's balls anymore. I went to a concert last night, and it was pretty good. You know Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah.
I saw Paul Simon, who is the Simon of Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh,
Where's Garfunkel?
Garfunkel is 83,
Dead.
retired
Oh, I was
from music.
right.
They had a falling out, I believe, in the late 60s, early 70s, and were not really friends until last year again. They reconnected at 82 years old, each of them.
Damn.
But
better late than never.
I went there. I expected it to be okay. I just really wanted to see it because he's a phenomenal songwriter. That's how I feel about Bob Dylan as well.
Oh.
But the woman who was like ushering people in, we were sitting in the last row on the front part of the balcony. So the woman who was ushering people in was talking to me and my parents. And she said that the first part kind of sucked because it was just his new music. And then the second part, which is when he plays all the hits, it was just okay because his voice is kind of weak now that he's older. But you know what? I'll say the first part of the concert, I was blown away. His new album is phenomenal. The instrumentation, he had like a 12-piece band up on stage with him. They were playing all sorts of string instruments, different keyed instruments, guitars, a bass, drums. They had 2 drummers at one point, 3 drummers actually, I think. And it was so good. I was blown away. And then he went back for intermission. That was like 10 minutes. And he changed from being in a suit to wearing a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, sneakers, and a baseball cap. And that's like quintessential 1970s, 1980s Paul Simon. And then he played his hits. He played some stuff that I hadn't heard before, like this one song I'll tell you about in a moment. And he was funny too. He kept telling jokes. And the song that I'm going to tell you about now, the one that I just mentioned, that was where one of the jokes came in. So it was for his song called Renee and Georgette Magritte and Their Dog After the War. That's the name of the song.
Okay.
So he was joking. He was like, while I was writing it, I thought, what can I name the song that is going to make it a box office hit? And I found that name. And then I named it the opposite. And that's why the song is called Renee and Georgette Magritte and Their Dog After the War. And the song was really funny. So I appreciated that. Most of the songs that he played were either, that I didn't know, were either super funky, kind of like tribally in a sense. Because he was friends with, I can't remember his name, but he was the conductor of a African choir. So there was a lot of tribal elements, and it was very good. So the songs that he played were either super funky or very funny, and I like that. And then, of course, he played Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard, a classic. Then he played 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, which is one of my favorites. And he ended it off with The Sound of Silence, which is definitely his most popular song. And it was great. I also went to dinner at this place called The Ribbon, which Will and John know about.
They got the matches. They're in my car.
Yes. However, they did not have the duck or the escargot on their summer menu, and I was very upset.
What
But
the fuck?
I had the Dakota burger, and
Place
that's a
down.
burger with Gruyere, caramelized onions, and mushrooms. Sauteed
get
mushrooms, yeah.
Did you get that one waiter that sucked ass?
No, I didn't. He
Oh my
wasn't there,
god, that was
thankfully.
terrible.
That guy was
Yeah.
fucking miserable.
Yeah, that place is great. That was the only bad experience I had there, was with that waiter.
Yeah, when we went the year prior or whatever, it was great. But then,
Yeah.
that last guy, I feel like he was a manager or something. He was just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no,
had
you
no
can't
idea
do
what was
that.
going on.
his head was up his
Oh, you
ass.
can't do that.
However,
No,
to
no,
our
nobody
to
can
our
do that.
faithful viewers, I wholeheartedly recommend this place. Just hope that you
Oh,
don't get that
absolutely.
one guy, but there's a lot of people that work there, so chances are you won't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got that, and I got truffle fries for you, Will.
Yes.
Awesome.
I need more truffle salt. Mine just kind of tastes like salt now.
Did you eat all
What,
the
you ate
truffle
all the
bits out of
truffles
it?
out of it?
Yeah.
That was a little
No,
weird.
it has like truffle oil in it, but now it just smells like mushrooms and tastes like salt.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, so.
Two very conflicting reactions.
I was about to
that.
say
It's
two
great.
very different answers there.
So what's our next segue?
Penis. Let's talk about penis again. No.
No, Kyle, you watch your
I went
mouth.
to a concert. I went to a concert.
I did go
That's
to a concert.
true.
That is true.
Oh boy,
Segue.
Kyle. Segue into Kyle's concert. Kyle, what concert did you go to?
Tell us all about the Korean people, Kyle.
Kyle, here's my thought process, right? So, as you know,
Hold on, about what?
My entire pop culture mindset runs off of if they're in Fortnite or not, right?
I hate you.
So
Yeah.
basically, 2 weeks ago, they announced on Tuesday at 10 a.m., as they do every day, Eastern Standard Time, the jam tracks for that week. And they happen to be all South Korean artists, K-pop artists.
No, actually, that's
Yeah.
that's actually kind of cool.
And then they
Oh, you
added
could go on the Fortnite Festival Twitter. They announce it like all the
every
announced it there.
Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they added some soccer player. I forget his name. JT, do you know his name?
What?
This the South Korean soccer player guy. His name's like
Oh,
Son.
Son.
Yeah, something like that. But they added him, and then what's it? The 24th. In 3 days, they're adding Squid Game.
Very cool.
So it's been a good 2 weeks for the South Koreans.
Well, Will, I'm surprised that you don't know more
Oh,
about Stray Kids, because the band Stray Kids that Kyle went to see in concert, I'm surprised you don't know more about them, because in one of their songs they used Fortnite sound effects.
They did.
I don't think they have a Fortnite song though.
No, not yet.
They do have a Fortnite song. It's just not in Fortnite.
Okay.
In their song Thunderous, I'm reading this right now. In their song Thunderous, around 30 seconds, they play the battle bus sound and the sound that it makes when you're low on HP.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, they do. They're a very goofy band. I thought that concert was... No,
I'd just like our viewers to all imagine Kyle dancing at this concert.
I did not. I was scared. I was scared shitless because I went to.
He was dancing really hard.
I wasn't. No,
like all over
he
the
was
place.
dancing really hard.
He was doing his little happy
where'd I
dance.
go? MetLife Stadium in Queens.
Yeah.
That is not in Queens.
No, that's
Yes,
in fucking MetLife.
MetLife is in New Jersey.
Berkeley, the Berkeley Center.
Berkeley?
Wait, what?
Barclay?
Wait,
You mean the Barclays Center?
The Barclays Center.
I thought you went to City Field.
Oh, it's City Field I went
Jesus
to. I don't know where
Christ.
the fuck I
In
was.
Queens.
Kyle is so out of touch with
He went
sports.
to
It's
one of
crazy.
the. If the sports team ends with Ets, he went to one of those stadiums.
It was City Field. It was City Field. Now I remember.
City Field.
Yeah, it was City
That's
Field.
crazy.
Fuck the Mets.
That's crazy.
Shitty.
That was a
Mets, go
very fun
Yanks.
concert. They're very loud. I'll say that right out of the gate. They are very loud, and their fans are very loud. Their music was very good though. They had a lot of choreography. They had a lot of pyrotechnics. And they interacted with the fans a lot actually. Like they had this thing where they set up like some of their dances on the big screen. And you're supposed to copy them. And then I guess they have a team of people looking around in the stadium about who's copying the best. And then they get a chance to dance on the big screen.
And you're telling me that you didn't even try?
No, not at all. I don't know any
I don't
of the
believe that
dances.
for a second. I
No.
don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, well, there's no proof, so...
You're right, there is no proof. And that is possibly the biggest shame of all.
Brian, we would have felt the vibrations if he was.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know what they would have been, John?
What?
They would have been good vibrations.
Oh, God.
Beach Boys reference.
I'm talking about good vibrations.
What's this band called that you went to see?
They are called Stray Kids. Their music is very heavy. Very heavy music. They have very heavy topics, and the instrumentals are very heavy, like very heavy guitar, electric.
Well, then you
that.
must have had a great time.
Why
I
are there
did.
so
No,
many of them?
What do you mean? So many songs?
Was that
No,
funny, John?
Members, there's 8 of them.
Oh, there's 8 of them.
What?
Okay, continue.
What is being said?
No, you said that they had very heavy
Continue.
music with very heavy topics, and I said you must have enjoyed it. And I asked John if it was funny, and John, was it funny?
Oh,
Oh my God, it's so loud.
God damn it, Brian.
What?
All right, Sean's having a stroke.
You just don't get
Hey,
it.
don't make fun of me.
Our loyal real group chat listeners would get it.
Egg.
No, I did have a very fun time though. It was again, it was a very enjoyable music. Like the music is good, the vibe was very good. Shut the fuck up, Will. I had a fun
The
time.
vibes were
Because
very good. I was
We need
there
all the
with my
vibes.
girlfriend.
John, I'm gonna come to the front of your house.
Do it
And I'm
right
just
now.
gonna-
Pull your
I'm
pants
just
John,
gonna
we
down.
need
stand
all
there.
the vibes, John. We need all the vibes.
Shout out Young Thug.
Guys, what are you all doing on July 16th?
Free Young Thug. I'm not sure.
Going to school.
Do you
What
want
day
to
of the
go?
week
Do you
is
want
that?
to? I think it's a Tuesday.
Going to
I'll
school.
probably be in school.
How about you guys don't
It's a
go to
Wed- it's a
school and we go
Wednesday.
Can you tell us what it is so I can cancel the rest of my plans?
Well, don't
Yeah.
go to school so we can go see Creed on Long Island.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to see Creed.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We're on Long Island.
I like Creed, but I don't like them enough to go see them in.
Wait,
At Vinny's house.
Not yet.
yeah,
Is
Will,
Oh,
it by
God.
Vinny's house?
I
Will,
think so.
Oh,
do we
yeah.
want to do we want to mention to our viewers about the niece and nephew sleepover that might be happening next month?
What?
Yeah, we'll invite all of them.
Invite everyone.
Am I
Everybody.
invited?
Yes, and
Well,
all
yeah,
the
if they're
viewers,
invited,
all
then
our
you're invited.
all our loyal subscribers and viewers are welcome as well.
They're
Wait, I
all
have to
invited.
check the Marauders map right now.
They're all invited.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the link in the bio and in the description of this video is going to be a link to the Marauders map, which shows where Vinny lives.
Wait,
It's going to be a link to his address.
It's going to be a picture of him.
I hope he
I gotta
listens
do
to
it.
this episode.
I'm looking up the Marauders map
We're
right
gonna
now.
make him.
You're gonna make him listen to this
What
episode.
the fuck?
What is
I'm
going
looking
on?
up the Marauders map.
Are you hacking into a government website? Like,
What is the
I
back?
You're like
have
in a-
to. I have to keep it under heavy security on my desktop.
okay.
Okay,
Wait.
Vinny's
Why?
Vinny's
Why?
currently at his home on Long Island.
But back to Creed. Yeah, they're gonna be like a half hour away from Vinny's house, not even.
Oh, so we could go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll just drop in.
Yeah, we'll stop by. I know where he lives. I don't know his actual address, but I know like where on a map his house is. So
I don't know why that's.
So do I.
Really
I have the
threatening.
Marauders map.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Vinny has this thing called the niece and nephew sleepover, which he attends with his uncle, obviously. You know, the niece and nephew.
Yeah.
He's the nephew in question.
Of course.
The niece, if you guys can figure that one out.
He might be the niece.
Just in case.
He might also be the niece, and she might be the nephew, but we'll leave that for further speculation. But go ahead.
Boy.
JT loves the niece, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
But
Right.
they have this tradition annually, I think, where they have the niece and nephew sleepover, and so they go to their uncle's house and they get snacks. It's rule 1 of the niece and nephew sleepover.
You gotta have the snacks. You gotta have the snacks.
Gotta. And it's also a well-known fact that Sophia is not a good driver.
No,
Can't drive. Can't do
no,
it.
not at all.
Cannot
Terrible
drive.
driver.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when the video cuts.
That's in the yeah. The other, however many rules are not clear, but we know that there are other rules besides the first.
We will possibly on a later episode have Vinny's uncle on the podcast, and we'll ask him about the other rules. But
Could you imagine?
As for now, we cannot have him on for
Wait, hold on. Have we-
logistical
Wait, hold
reasons.
on. Wait. Have we mentioned who Vinny's uncle is on this? Or...
I
No, we
don't
should
think
keep
we
it a
should.
survive.
I don't think we should.
Yeah.
No. Okay. All right. We'll leave that out for now.
Yeah.
Can we
For
can we
now.
call?
Now,
can we
now's
call
not
Vinny?
the time.
Can someone call Vinny and ask him what the other rules of the niece and nephew sleepover are?
No, because we're gonna need topics when we get Uncle Vinny on.
Oh, what's gonna happen is we're gonna record an episode with Vinny at the niece and nephew sleepover, and he's going to
I'll bring my
explain the rules
microphone.
of the niece and nephew sleepover.
I'll bring my good
Perfect.
microphone and my boom arm.
Boom, boom,
proper setup finally.
boom.
Yeah, when are we gonna get Big Justice and Big AJ on the podcast?
What have they been doing recently? I haven't heard from them in a while.
Yeah, I've mostly been seeing
No,
the Rizzler.
The last time I saw them was they did the grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit.
They did do that. You know why?
JT, what do you think of it? JT, what do you think of that
JT?
trend?
JT, speak a little bit
Yeah.
about Lamar Jackson for him.
Yeah. So basically,
I thought he was trying to speak about love.
He's channeling his inner
Shout
Baltimore.
out
Go
to
ahead.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My grandpa lived there briefly.
Are you okay?
What
What's going on with you?
That's his laugh. That's a freaky laugh.
Uh huh.
Shout out
Y'all
to Kodak Black. I like
Yeah, shout
your
out
one album.
You know, they got me going crazy. The girls got me going crazy. Whoa.
My bad. I was looking up what they were doing there at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and then I saw the Lamar Jackson edit. Continue.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Yeah, shout out Kodak Black. What's the name of that one album that I like? Institution. Institution was a great album. I really like Like That. I think Like That is a very good song. And what's that other song on there that I Shake Back. Shake Back's a great song.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, all right.
all
make that,
right.
like, every episode
That's
JT's
actually
on.
a new record for how long it's taken.
How
for him
long
to
it's
drop it.
taken?
I didn't say it. What are you talking
You
got-
about?
were
JT
close enough.
JT,
No.
yeah.
I said you. I can say half of it.
No, you can't.
No,
And you-
Yes,
No,
Are you
can't. That's not how that
African
works.
American, JT?
I
Wait,
am.
hold
I'm
on.
temp- I am.
Oh,
You're
Oh,
half
okay.
African American?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I didn't
He's
know.
half
That.
Baltimore. That counts.
I've never met your
My name
parents.
is
So I don't know.
I'm upon you. You must see.
All right,
oh
so
my
I
God,
guess
this is getting so important.
that JT. No. This is news for the podcast. Wait, let me report it. To all our fans out there, JT has just announced that he is a mixed race child, being half white and half black, white showing.
I can't wait for like his face to get leaked and for everybody to just tear that apart.
Everyone knows
he's
I'm
white
on
showing. He's
YouTube.
white showing.
Well, hang on a second. Logic
Yeah,
is
he's
white.
Revenger.
Logic's
Yeah, look at
biracial.
Logic.
He's whiter than the fucking sun.
No, that
His
is
music
true.
sucks, but he says the N-word.
That is true.
Living
I can't
on
argue.
the
I
road,
think,
taking my
I think
time.
that because his music is so bad, we should renege his N-word pass despite him being half black. Can we get behind that at the Loaf of Milk podcast?
Yeah, we'll petition it to the highest state of government.
We'll make a community post.
That's
And we'll
Who do we
wild.
who do we email about this?
Trump.
You're the high state of
Vinny
government.
Sullivan.
We will. We'll
I feel like if we're gonna talk about presidents, Obama would probably have the authority on mixed race kid N-word passes.
Michael
Being
Obama.
a mixed race kid himself.
Yeah, but he's not the president.
yeah, but
anymore.
Obama's mom is white and she looks like Paul McCartney. So I feel like he has the authority
What a
to
strange.
renege Logic's N-word pass.
Obama's mom is white, and she looks like Paul McCartney.
To all of our Loaf of Milk viewers, go look into your Google search bar or Safari, whatever you use, and type
Hold on, I'll
in
look it- I'm looking this
Obama
up.
mom Paul McCartney, and they look identical.
Obama, mom, Paul. I'm
We'll do
gonna
it
look
live
that
on the podcast
exact
right now.
thing.
Oh my God,
yeah,
wait.
I'm gonna assume-
No, he's right.
Oh. Hold on.
They look almost exactly. It just looks like Paul.
Thank
It
you.
just looks like Paul McCartney wearing a wig.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
He
No.
looked almost
There's no way
exactly
this
the
is true. What the
Told
fuck?
you guys.
What the fuck?
Why does this
actually
dad-
look like?
Wait, why
All
does
of
his
our
dad look
viewers-
Asian?
All of our viewers, comment down below. Let us know if you think that Paul McCartney looks just like Obama's mom.
Oh my god! In his later years, absolutely. What the fuck?
Even like young Paul McCartney, like they have the same like eyes and like eyebrows, the same like nose.
What the fuck?
That's kind of crazy.
What are these comments on Reddit? What? I'm literally in r/Beatles, and the comments about this is crazy. This was 6 years ago. The discussion.
Wait, that's nuts.
Which one is
told you.
Ringo?
Did
What
I
the
not tell you
fuck?
guys?
I did. You did. I didn't expect
Where
that
did you
though.
find this out?
I just looked up what Obama's mom looked like because I heard that she was Irish because of the song O'Leary, O'Reilly, O'Haron, what is it? O'Hara? There's no one's not as
O'Hara.
Irish as Barack
O'Leary,
Obama.
O'Reilly,
Barack Obama.
O'Hara, and O'Hara.
Oh,
Yeah.
that wait, hold on.
So
that
I
makes
looked
a
up
lot
a
more
picture of
sense
Obama's
now.
mom. You didn't know that he was actually Irish?
No, I did not know that. I thought that was just a gag.
Yeah,
No.
his granddaddy's daddy, he came from Moneygall, a small Irish village well known to you all. Yeah,
Does it have to
it's just a
rhyme?
true song. Yeah, it's just a true song.
I have
Damn,
learned
okay.
so much today.
Can't wait to use that as my next fun fact.
Paul- Hey, do you want to learn a fun fact? Yeah, sure. Obama's mom looks like Paul McCartney.
Obama's mom looks like Paul McCartney, and Obama is half Irish.
I think wait, that's actually a crazy fact.
Ludicrous. Anyway,
How do we move on from this?
I don't know. I don't think there's much we can do.
We just kind of have to sit here at this Obama.
Did you guys know? Speaking of politics and Obama, did you
Oh,
guys
no.
know?
Oh,
Oh, no.
shit.
Did you guys know that the first vice president? Oh, wait.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
The first vice president of color was not Kamala Harris.
Dun, dun.
Did you know
Okay.
that? The first vice president of color was a man named Charles Curtis. He was the 31st president or vice president of the United States from 1929 to 1933 for President Herbert Hoover. He was Native American.
Give it up to Herbert Hoover, everyone.
Yeah.
Give it up to Herbert Hoover for exploding our economy.
Fucking Hoover.
That sounded very like racial, Kyle. I don't like that.
Yeah, Kyle. You
Hey,
got a
you
problem
fucking
with
Hoover?
this guy?
Hoover.
You got a problem with Hoovers?
Oh, yeah? What's Gerald Ford's middle name, Kyle?
Let me not say what I was gonna say as a joke.
He's looking it up right now.
No, I'm not
looking it up.
actually. I'm playing my.
Hi, what do you know about Henry Hoover?
Okay.
Nothing.
What do you know about
What do you know
Grover
about
Cleveland?
Larry Hoover?
Look up Henry Hoover.
If I see a,
I know
I'd have to
Henry
see, like-
Hoover.
I don't know. I'm scared. I am
Just
not
look it up.
educated enough.
Just look it
Guys,
up.
comment
Oh my
down
god,
below.
I love Henry Hoover.
Comment
Yeah,
down below if they should
exactly.
free Larry Hoover.
Free
Free
labor.
Henry Hoover. My boy ain't do nothing wrong.
Why is he $385 on Amazon? What?
It's
Okay, hold on. Wait. All right, for reference, Henry Hoover is a vacuum, not an actual.
No, we're talking about buying a
person
person.
on eBay.
We're buying an actual
Listen, you
person
never know,
off eBay.
people. You know that people don't like to fucking do their research.
Well, that's what Fairlife is. Wayfair. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get
Wayfair's
killed.
got just what I need.
You could buy a desk version of Henry Hoover.
That's sick. All of our viewers, you should look up the Wayfair human trafficking conspiracy.
Okay.
It's a real thing. No, it's a real thing. Look it up.
We don't need to be talking about human trafficking, Kyle. Even I know it's a
Fine,
hobby.
Yeah, Kyle,
of
this
ours,
is a
but we don't
fun
need to be doing it.
podcast. You're ruining the vibes, Kyle. And
know.
trust me,
1877
the
kids
vibes.
for cars.
Kids.
1877
That
kids
is
for
not what I
cars.
was talking about.
Anyway,
Donate your kid today.
Breaking
I
news,
would-
guys. The Associated Press reports that Sean Diddy Combs confirms that he won't testify and praises the trial judge for an excellent job.
I don't know
Fucking
what
guy
I'm
deserves
supposed
to
to
be
say
in
to that.
hell.
woohoo!
He deserves to go to hell.
I ordered my first thing on TikTok Shop the other day.
What do you order?
Yeah.
I ordered hold on, I'll send a picture in the chat.
Oh no.
All right, let's see this.
Oh god. Okay, my screen is black, so when it comes back, I'll send it. I'll send it. Oh wait, I got it. All right, I sent it in the chat.
I already hate the title.
It's gonna be very
Carl
small.
Weezer.
I'm trying to
Is what
open
we
it.
were talking about, Will?
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god.
why is
I
it- I can like barely make out what the picture is. Is it just Carl Weezer and it says Weezer?
Yes.
It says Carl
that.
Weezer, and then there's a bunch of pictures of him.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, I was never the biggest fan of Jimmy Neutron. I would watch it if it was on, but I would never like seek it out.
That's fair.
But so I'm doing orientation again at my school, and the theme is Nickelodeon. And at first, I asked for SpongeBob, but it was taken already. And after that, I had no ideas. So I asked my OL partner what she wanted, and she said either Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron, and Fairly Odd Parents was also taken. So here we are, stuck with Jimmy Neutron.
I think it's a great.
So now I'm #1 Carl Weezer fan from now on for the next month.
Your partner just gonna be Carl Weezer or?
I don't know what I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if we're doing characters or something, but I know I'm getting that shirt.
Awesome.
Perfect.
You
That's
should honestly just like wear that out like regularly.
Oh, I will. I'll wear it to class first day.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Any formal meeting I have to go to, also that'll be worn.
Glad.
Any formal meeting?
When I start student teaching, first thing I'm wearing, first day,
Dude, you'll be a hit with all the students.
and then
Oh,
all
yeah?
the staff will hate me.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Do you think students
it's-
now even know what Carl Weezer is?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. Probably.
To be
They're
fair,
really
that-
they're really
they
not
have
that
to.
young.
That show aired when we were like born and ended when we were like 3.
That is
Yeah.
true. I don't think so.
Somebody's hiney is
Maybe
crawling
then-
my icebox.
Maybe they know Planet Sheen.
Oh,
Ugh.
true.
I didn't like Planet Sheen that much.
Why?
That was like
I just
our
didn't.
generation's original brain rot.
Yeah,
Number one
It was.
Sheen hater over here.
I am a Sheen hater.
I remember the Waffle Monster.
I do too. Do you remember the eyeball guy? What's his name?
Oh, I forget his name. I don't remember any of their names. I don't even remember the Carl Weezer slug. Mutant thing.
The evil guy who was like the wizard that lived in the tower with the flying eyeball. His name was Dorcas.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, Nesmith. That was the slug's name. Oh no,
Yeah.
that was the. Wait, was that the monkey's name?
Yeah, Nesmith was
Okay.
the monkey.
Wait, then what was the slug's name? Planet Sheen, slug man name.
Planet Sheen slug.
The slug man
Planet-
character. Oh, Doppy.
Doppy. Punishing characters. Let's just go through this right now. Pinter was the flying eyeball.
Okay, yeah, and then he was in love with the blue girl or something.
Sifa, yeah. And then Princess was in love with him.
What the fuck? I feel like I'm listening to brain rot. It's because I am listening to brain
What's
rot.
wrong with Sheen Estevez, Kyle?
Doppy's full name was Doppy
Fucking hater.
Doppweiler.
You know that Sheen Estevez is Charlie Sheen's like original last name and his new last name.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
he was Charlie Estevez. I think he is Charlie Estevez, but now he calls himself Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS.
What's he been up to recently?
Having AIDS, I guess.
Yeah,
Having AIDS. I mean,
I hear him and Magic Johnson.
He
are good
does.
friends.
Charlie Sheen
They
AIDS.
still are.
Yeah, apparently he's had it for 10 years now.
Yeah, Emilio Estevez is Charlie Sheen's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
See,
That's crazy.
I was crazy once. Sorry.
Wait,
kill
And
yourself.
Charlie Sheen's full name is Carlos Erwin Estevez.
but his parents are Martin Sheen and Janet Sheen, so maybe he didn't change his last name. Maybe what? Where did Estevez come from then?
Your wife.
We're going through a
He's
rabbit
had
hole right
multiple
now.
wives.
What?
boy.
No. Martin Sheen and Janet Sheen changed their names. Well, Janet Sheen was just Janet Sheen, but Martin Sheen's father was Francisco Estevez, and his brother's name was Joe Estevez.
So where the fuck did Sheen come from?
I think Martin Sheen changed his name to be an actor.
And his wife just took that name then, I guess.
I get. Oh no, she's known professionally as Janet Sheen. Her name is Janet Elizabeth Templeton.
I see.
So I guess she didn't take his last name, but she's known as Janet Sheen because she's Martin Sheen's wife. Okay.
You know what? Let's have him on the podcast. He's 84 years old.
Who, Martin?
Yeah.
I feel like we'd get an easier time getting Charlie on the podcast, honestly.
You think?
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
Can we get one of the Bidens on the podcast? I don't care which one.
Hunter.
We could get
Oh
Hunter.
God, no.
Christ.
Listen, I'll take Joe, Jill, Hunter,
I think Jill Hunter would honestly be
we can
pretty
get
interesting to
Nate.
talk about.
Natalie Biden.
Who
She's
the
around
fuck
our
is
age,
that?
right? Joe's granddaughter.
You mean the one he sniffed?
I don't know if he sniffed her. Yeah, she's 19. She's 20. She's our age.
Oh,
Oh, so
Yeah,
she'll
we-
be down.
that's kind of weird
We
to
could
think
get-
about.
We could get Natalie Biden on the podcast. It's got to be an episode when JT isn't here, though.
Yeah.
Why?
'Cause
We'd be on a
he'll
watch
get
list
it-
immediately.
He'll get us
Wait, what
fucking
happened?
arrested. What do you
Wait,
mean?
what
why?
happened?
Nothing.
Who do
JT,
you want to get on
it's
the
okay.
podcast? Wait,
We love you,
who do you want to get on
JT.
the podcast?
No, it's okay,
Natalie
JT.
Biden.
We're having
Natalie
the adult,
Biden.
JT, the adults are talking.
I don't care, Kyle.
No, we have to tell him.
JT, we want to get Natalie Biden, granddaughter of former President Joseph Robinette Biden, on the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I love Byron.
Can we get Kai Trump on the podcast with Natalie
Who the fuck
Biden?
is Kai Trump? Who are these people?
Trump's granddaughter.
Oh my god.
Can we get
I
both
saw-
granddaughters of
I
the
saw her at
previous
the
and current?
UFC.
We have them talk about the brain, about brain rot.
We could host it across the street from Trump Tower, and that would be really funny.
We could get them
Why
to
don't we host it in
canonically.
Trump Tower?
Because
would, it
then
make,
Natalie Biden wouldn't show up.
would it make more sense if we had Baron Drum on the podcast since he's like a little bit
No,
closer to our age?
It would only make sense if we had Barron Trump and like Hunter Biden, because they're both sons of the
Both the
presidents,
same,
you know?
Yeah, they're both on the same level of the family tree in relation to the president,
we're trying to keep the family tree levels constant.
regardless
But
of age.
I feel like Hunter Biden doesn't really want to come on our podcast for reasons that will be kept private. He's kind of got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Nah, he's
I'm
fine.
sure are pretty public and people will not be finding out on here about, but sure.
Here.
Yeah,
on.
but
Oh
JT,
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Who's your dream person to have on our podcast?
Or
Yeah, it's hard not to say Lamar.
And you can't say Gus Edwards.
Oh fuck.
Lamar
can't
could
say
be
Gus.
cool.
Lamar. See, the thing about I would love having Lamar on the podcast. It was just none of you guys would understand a word he's saying.
I
okay, and
would.
you all
You-
and
GT, I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh yeah,
you also-
you would be.
you also can't say
yeah.
Justin Tucker.
Oh fuck. Damn it.
By the way, we can just host the podcast in Rockefeller Center.
Yeah, it's
just like right there.
We'll sell tickets. We'll have a live audience.
Do a
But that
Q&A,
also-
and Kyle will answer
I mean,
every question.
I'm sure Trump would give us permission to like use the area, but then whoever is our next mayor wouldn't want to give it to us.
That's fair.
Yeah. You know, this is a
Can we get
tough
Trump?
thing.
Can we get Trump on the podcast?
I think he's busy.
Yeah, he's a little busy right now.
No.
He dropped the F-bomb today on TV because
Yeah, I
Israel and
heard.
Iran started dropping regular bombs on each other again.
Yeah, I've been seeing like that clip just over and over again, using different formats. Just him
Yeah.
saying the F word.
Which F word?
Fuck.
Oh, just say that. I thought it was like the slur.
No.
No.
That would be crazy if he said the slur, but no, he didn't.
I
can you
kind of think
imagine-
it'd
can you
actually
imagine
be
if
pretty
he-
in character for
Yeah,
him.
can you imagine if he just called like the entirety of Iran just fucking the F
Quite
F
frankly,
word?
Iran, you're gay.
You're quite gay, Iran.
That was quite a gay move of you to drop bombs on.
I said to the Ayatollah, I said, "You like penis?" I said, "There's no problem with that. You're just gay."
They're all British cigarettes, I tell you.
This is one of the more interesting conversations we've had.
What do you mean? It's on
Why
par
don't-
for us.
Why don't Benjamin Netanyahu and the Ayatollah of Iran, why don't they just kiss?
Guess and
Frankly,
make
that
out.
would solve many problems, the most problems.
I would very much like to see that.
I'm sending a video in the general chat of this. I found something in my cabinet as we were just sitting here. I think it's a crazy find.
Is it the Cocoa Puff water?
Fuck no.
The dog father?
Watch that video.
What
Wait,
the
that's
fuck?
sick. It's yo.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Wait, that's sick.
Now we have to. Can we start doing pizza reviews for a side podcast?
Yes.
We can just put it on the
Oh
show.
wait.
Oh, I
Speaking
had
of
kosher pizza the other day.
I made pizza tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yes, I
you
forgot
don't wanna
about
talk
that.
About that.
I'll talk about the pizza I made, and then John can talk about his kosher pizza, whatever the fuck that is.
Kosher pizza.
Yeah.
John, are you Jewish?
Jewish
No,
cheese
I'm
on
not
top of
Jewish.
matzo bread.
You just
No,
enjoy
I'll
the
explain it.
culture?
No, I'll explain it once Will's done with this story.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
My mom called me earlier, and she was like, "Do you want to cook tonight?" And I was like, "I guess." And then she was like, "All right, what are you up for?" I was like, "I don't know. I want to do something easy." And then she's like, "How about pizza?" And I went, "You know what? That's fine." I've made pizza in a long ass time, and we have a pizza oven in our backyard that my mom won from a raffle. So I
You
was
have a
like,
pizza oven?
yeah,
How the hell did I not know that?
because you don't go to my house, Kyle.
What do you mean? I'm back there right now.
For instance, to our
come in.
viewers, Kyle never invites us over to his house because his mom hates us.
Yeah.
So he's not invited over to our house unless he
That's
wants to
fucking
come.
what you get when you put oranges in different places
I
around my
didn't do
house.
anything, Kyle. I didn't do anything.
I'm not talking about
Wait,
you.
hold on. Wait, what am I invited now, or am I not
But it
invited
was
to your house
funny.
now?
John, you're always invited.
Kyle, it was
Let's go.
really funny.
It was really funny.
Kyle, it was
My
really
mother didn't
funny.
think so.
God. But it was really funny.
Well, she's wrong. She's
they
wrong.
They go to get ice from the fridge, and a fucking clementine falls in their cup. How funny
That's
is that?
hilarious.
See, you're laughing.
They go to open the mailbox and they see a package of sliced pork from the Korean barbecue place. Hilarious.
No, my
hilarious.
brother saw that. It was in the it was in the mailbox the whole night, and the fucking mailman had to look at it.
Yeah, their tax returns are covered in pork grease.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Mm.
But
Fucking comedy gold.
I was at Stop and Shop, and I was getting a bunch of stuff for pizza, and I wanted to make a regular one and then like a specialty one, so I made a spicy one. So I got jalapenos. I got spicy Italian sausage. I got onions, and I got a bunch of chili flakes. And so the first pizza I made, I didn't put enough flour on the thing, so it kind of stuck a little. So it started to just fall apart as I tried to get it onto the little like pizza slide thingy.
Pizza peel.
Yeah, the pizza peel. So I was struggling to get it on there, and I wanted to like throw it at the fucking wall. I was 3 seconds from making it into a calzone, but eventually I got it on there. I put it in the thing, and whatever sauce I bought was terrible because the pizza just became soup from how fucking oily it was.
Nice.
To the point where we had to literally drain the pizza of all the like grease that formed from this shit.
Well, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
No, that's how you know it's terrible.
That's how you know it's good is when your pizza's covered in grease and you have to drink it.
You're gonna make me puke.
But anyway,
You sure
so
it's not
there
from
was
the
that.
cheese?
No, the cheese was fine. I just had mozzarella cheese and like a little bit of Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Mozzarella, as Vinny would say.
No, it's
Mozzarella.
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 I'm Italian. My
Ah,
kids
got
are Italian.
Oh, my grandfather's
Christopher.
from Italy.
But so then I made that one. I got it out. It was okay. The pizza itself was pretty good. The experience of making it was hell, and I wanted to stick my head in the pizza oven, but I resisted. So then I started making my spicy pizza, and going in, it looked really good. I was very excited for it. And then I go to slide it off the pizza. What is it? The pizza. What is it?
Pizza peel?
The pizza peel. I want to say sleeve.
Pizza.
I go to slide off the pizza peel. It just sticks. So I'm like, motherfucker. So I try scraping it off, but I'm putting holes in the bottom of it, and then eventually it starts to fall off. But as I'm putting it down onto the pizza stone in the oven, it just splits in half. Like half of it sticks to the peel, and half of it goes into the oven, and the sauce is going everywhere, and there's onions all over the fucking stone. So I went to my house. I was sweating. I went on a 2-mile walk today. I was sweating more trying to figure out this whole pizza shit than I was after that walk. So I go into my house and I go up to my dad. I'm like, everything's terrible. And then he goes outside and opens the oven. And he sees it in half. He's like, "What did you do?" I was like, I did nothing. This thing sucks. I guess I didn't put enough flour or something. So he's like, all right, well, just let it cook and see what happens. So I let it cook for 8 minutes on like 475. And then I go to take it out, and it is just a mess. There's just like there's sausage just baked into the pizza stone. There's sauce that just turned black.
Oh my god!
Onto the pizza stone.
That's how you know it's good.
Well, that's the thing is that I took the pizza stone inside and I let it what's it called? I let it cool, and then I just scraped it all off onto a plate, and it was pretty good.
Nice.
I have leftover sausage that I didn't get to use that I'll be putting in Kyle's mailbox tomorrow.
Perfect. I needed breakfast.
But yeah,
Lovely.
So that was my experience. Also, Dave Portnoy's got to fix his fucking app because the amount of times I can't find half the places that are on there. Like places that he's been to that I know are on there that just aren't on there now. I've gone to 95 places so far.
Jesus
That's a lot of pizza.
Oh, just wait until I go to Europe this summer. Pizza will be had everywhere.
Yeah.
You're going to Europe this summer?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What the fuck?
We have nothing planned. We're supposed to be leaving in less than a month, and we have nothing planned or booked.
You should probably get on that.
Yeah, you should probably get on that.
I got a lot of shit to do. I have to take an online class while we're there, and I have class every day.
Can we go to
from
Hamburger
11 to
America
12.
this week?
What?
This week?
Can we
I
go
don't
to
know if this
Hamburger
week's gonna
America
really
this week?
work.
Well, I gotta go this week to get the pimento cheeseburger.
Can we go this
Maybe like-
weekend?
Yeah, I was
This
gonna say maybe like
weekend?
Friday.
I gotta check. I gotta make sure I'm free.
Okay.
I think so.
I guess I could go on Saturday.
This will be edited and up. This will be edited and up by tomorrow. So if anybody wants to come to Hamburger America with us on Friday the 27th, feel free.
Yeah, probably
No,
around
I don't- I
2:30,
won't-
3 o'clock.
Our first
be able
ever
to go
loaf
on
of
Friday.
milk meet and greet.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get some like 80-year-old man.
Oh, I love. Are you guys those loaf of milk kids?
Oh God, I saw that Kyle guy in that one video. Oh, he looks so scrumptious. I just needed to meet him.
I love his voice.
Hell
His
yeah.
lips sound so moist.
They are moist, but
I wasn't talking about
Anyway.
those lips, Kyle.
Oh.
Kyle's a hermaphrodite.
Oh shit! Sorry, Kyle. I know you wanted to keep that secret.
God damn it!
It's okay. They definitely couldn't tell by the fact that you go to K-pop concerts.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you, there's a lot of normal people there.
Yeah,
I should not have used that word.
normal.
As a,
Yeah,
as a-
tomorrow we're having 70,000 comments from South Koreans.
Dude, the K-pop fans are relentless. They will shred us.
They will fucking kill us. They will. Dude, it's not even funny. There's this fucking bitch next to me though. She was annoying. Anyway.
Was it your girlfriend?
No. Don't even joke about that. That's not funny.
Kyle,
Wait,
I'm sorry to bring it to you.
That
That was really funny.
Fuck you, Brian.
that was awesome.
Guys, do you think we could take over the island? Do you think we'd have enough like influence and power to take over an island?
Yeah.
We have Kyle. We
Papua
can
New
do
Guinea,
anything.
Papua New Guinea.
I've got one in mind.
Oh yeah,
Got what in mind? Taking over something?
Um,
got a plan.
it's called
Ugh.
Ascension Island.
Ascension Island?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's in the middle of the South Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. So right in the middle of Bermuda Triangle.
What?
That's not at all where that is, I know.
Okay.
Why the fuck did you mention it?
Because I'm oh, stupid. Bleep that.
Oh, Kyle, you can't be
Oh,
saying
Kyle,
words
hold
like
on.
that.
That is very offensive to Vinny. Okay, we love Vinny. Don't ever say that word ever.
Don't ever say that.
That's crazy.
What?
Alright. Fucking what he
You know,
said.
he listens.
Unbelievable, Kyle. Yes, he listens.
know.
This is what he goes to
I-
sleep and listening to. Shout out Vinny. We love
This
you,
is
Vinny.
what he goes to sleep listening to? That's so sad.
Yes,
It
he
is.
doesn't have a choice.
No, it's not sad.
We stream it to his Neuralink when he's sleeping.
Yes.
But anyway,
The Volcano Club Bar Snack Cafe.
That sounds sick.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Shut
think
up,
we're
Sean.
running out of steam for this episode. That's kind of what
what
it
the
seems
fuck?
like.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're sitting here
We're kinda
talking about
just-
taking over islands. We're
Yeah, what else is there to talk about?
I don't know.
exactly. I don't know.
Right,
How
right.
long are we been going right now?
We've got
53
probably-
minutes.
Yeah, like we're hitting our limit. I think like an
I
hour
didn't,
ish.
even, it didn't even feel like that, honestly.
Do
I
we
was
want to
having
do
a
White
great
Boy of the
time.
Week?
We already did it,
Yeah.
Brandon.
No,
No,
that
we
was
don't- we
that
can't-
was
we can't have
many
him
weeks
again.
ago. That was many weeks ago.
Although
That
shout
was
out Brendan.
Many weeks ago.
Shout
That
out
was last
Brendan,
week.
yeah.
Shout out Brendan.
Oh, I guess it was last week, actually. You're right.
Uh,
Many weeks
White
ago.
Boy of the
What
Week.
fuck?
White Boy of the
Oh
Week.
no, Kyle, you weren't here when he was White Boy of the Week. You weren't there
Yes,
for that
I-
episode.
Brandon?
Brendan.
You
Yeah,
fucking
Brendan?
wit.
I was there.
Yeah.
No, you weren't there. You were there for the intro, and then you left.
I'm looking on Instagram
No,
right
Vinny is that.
No,
We
you
had
yeah,
Brent-
that's Kyle. God damn it,
now. Baba
Vinny-
Booey?
It was during the Vinny episode that
Baba
we
Louie.
White
Baba
Boy of the
Louie.
Week.
What is going on? You know what? Maybe you're right. We should just end this.
Baba Booey, White Boy of the Week this week?
I thought we were. Oh, I mean, unless you wanted to be Paul Simon.
Oh, you know what? It totally should be Paul Simon. You're right. Paul Simon, come on the
I agree.
podcast. White Boy of the Week this week. Does everybody agree?
Sure.
Yes.
I concur.
Paul Simon, your new album was great. Let's discuss it. Everybody go listen to Paul Simon's new album, The Seven Psalms. Also listen to all of his music. Very talented fella. Shout out to Chevy Chase. Yeah. White Boy of the
Okay.
Week, Paul Simon. I'm clapping, but it's not picking up on the mic. Let me unnoise suppress myself. Paul Simon, White Boy of the Week.
Whoa.
Still not picking up.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
no,
It picked up. It picked up like
Pick up
two.
Will's.
I heard two separate claps, but maybe that was just me.
Well, no, because Will started clapping.
Who wants to end it?
I guess I'll end it since I normally end it. All right. Wow, I'm really out of touch today. have
JT, give
good
us a
day.
quote.
Yeah, give us a quote, JT.
JT, give us a
Oh,
quote.
no.
Alright. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Give me like.
Alright, hold on.
Wait. Ready?
He's looking up the quote.
No, I have my. quote. I have.
No,
I have this. quote.
He's digging through his mind right now. There's a lot
Ready?
going on in there.
No, ready?
True.
Yeah,
So this is-
11-year-olds and balls.
So ready?
Okay.
This is a reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 4 through 8. Love is
Wow.
patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. Love also has no age. That's a quote.
That was
Love has
beautiful.
no age. Really?
Love has no age is a way to end off a Bible quote, but anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty
Pretty ironic considering that it's
Not
Catholic.
even
faith.
ironic. It's actually pretty. What am I trying to say? Pretty in tune with the Bible. and
Anyway,
Catholicism.
shout out Paul Simon.
Shout out Paul
Shout out Paul-
Simon.
Shout
out
out
the
Chevy
Bible.
Chase.
Shout out Obama's mom and Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Shout out Kai Trump. Shout out Natalie Biden.
Shout out Kyle's brother.
Shout out
That's
Shmish
true.
Mice.
Oh no.
Shout out Vinny and his sister.
Shout out Jordan.
Bruno. Shout out Bruno, Vinny's dog.
Bruno.
Rest in peace.
Is this dog dead?
Not yet.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
What do you mean,
Brian's
not
gonna go
yet?
tomorrow.
Not yet.
Brian's gonna show
Not
up
if I
to
have
that.
anything to say about it, Kyle.
Brian's got plans.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, that is
I
He's
got
so
been
busy
plotting
awesome.
this
summer.
for years.
I got a
For
busy
years,
summer.
Brian's been plotting against this fucking dog.
Yeah, he's on the
That's-
Marauders map.
That is so ominous. Alright, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I don't
Tune
think
in
there's
next
much else.
time for when we record in another month and a half from now, if we remember.
Hell yeah.
Happy 4th of July, early 4th of July to anybody
True.
who actually wants to celebrate that. Because
They
I'll be
call us
working.
Americans, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fucking idiot.
I know.
Alright.
I'm not American or anything.
We appreciate you all watching. Like and subscribe. If we get 50 likes on this video, Kyle will finally launch his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Finally! No, I think we gotta.
I could get
no,
behind
long
that. I could get
awaited.
behind that.
50
No, that's
likes, that's all we need.
No, I was about to say that's definitely not all we should need.
Alright, 50 likes.
likes.
Bye, everyone.
50
No,
likes.
no,
50
no,
likes.
no.
50 likes.